So let's transform Sandstorm. So what you want to start off with is you want to fold up the heel into the foot like so, and make sure that the foot is straight. We are first gonna go, by the way, to Buggy mode. Next up, what you want to do is you want to untap this piece here and then fold in the fist and rotate it around. Then what you want to do is you want to lift it up like so, and then push it in so that you have something that looks like this. And the chest came untapped. That is also a step that we have to do, but not yet. I hate that chest. Come on, there you go. Then what you want to do is you want to tab the legs together. Like, come on. Okay. Like so. And then you want to push in the legs. Make sure that these silver pieces, as you can see, the silver pieces are not all the way at the bottom. So keep pushing until it's all the way at the bottom. Otherwise, you're going to have issues in the Buggy mode. So next up, what you want to do is you want to untap the chest. Fold it up or down, I guess. Make sure it's fully untapped from everything. Get out of the way, head. And then there are, under here, there are 2 tabs, and then in here, there are 2 slots. So you just tap slot connection. You know how this works. Then what you also want to do is you want to fold out these pieces, which I kind of forgot, but remembered in time. Then rotate this down, and on the hand, as you can see, there's a tab. And then in here, there's a, in here, there's a slot. So you just want to take the tab and push this into the slot, and this also came untapped, which is fun. And then you want to tap in the arms into their own slot connection, like so. There we go. Oh, this piece also fell off. This piece fell off, which is not supposed to happen, but this will allow me to show off the fact that you have to split this right down the middle. Ow. And push it over to the side, like so. And then plug it back in. You don't have to untap it, but this was going to be a later step, but, well, I guess we're doing it now. Next up for the head. What you want to do is you want to unfold the whole thing, take the head and fold it back, and then rotate this whole piece in, and then fold it down, and then you got these 2 things sticking out that are going to slot in here. For me, they don't, so they just hug it for me, basically. There we go. We are almost done with Buggy mode. But we have some stuff still to do. So what you want to do next is push the Buggy away and get this untapped. Untap this thing. Fold it, rotate this whole thing inside of itself. And then what you want to do is you want to take this and just tab it in here. Like so. Then with the rib cage, make sure that the spoiler section is at the back, and just, you got these grooves here on the side that it's gonna go into the 3rd one, I guess, or the 2nd one, depending of course on which way you were looking. And then finally for this piece, which you can also store, you can store that at the bottom here. There in the back here, it's difficult to see, but there's a slot on either side that these 2 tabs on the side here are gonna tab into. So it's basically, and you got a big hole here that is gonna go into this. Well, you got a big hole here that this tab is gonna go into, which probably was something that I was supposed to do earlier on, but it still worked. And here, yeah, we have Sandstorm in his Buggy mode. So to go from Buggy to Choppa, start off with folding this bad boy up, taking off the cage, yeah, taking off this piece as well, putting all that off to the side, going under here, opening it up a bit so we can remove this piece as well. Thank you. Close it back up so we can get into the real transformation, even though without the cage this thing that does look a bit empty. So what you want to start off with is you want to untap the arms from here, untap the chest, fold the arms up, and leave it like that. Then what you want to do is Let me raise the camera up a bit more so we can really get into it. So you want to basically lift this up, fold this out, and then just okay, push this down. It can be a bit tricky, but okay, so why doesn't this work? There you go. Push this down like so. Fold this piece here in like so. Then what you want to do is you want to come to the legs. We'll fold these pieces out like so. Take this or rotate this around and then leave it like that for now, and then we'll untap this piece as well. Make sure that everything here is out of the way for this next section so that we can just take this here, and now we will adjust the wheel accordingly. And there's a tiny little tab here that goes into this little notch here, and the same goes for the other side. One wheel, by the way, has to be up and the other wheel has to be down. It is, I guess, your choice which wheel you want to be up and which wheel you want to be down. I chose this, so there we go. Now then, next up what you want to do is you want to basically fold this a bit down, and then there's a tab here on the arm and that needs to slot in here. So basically just finagle it until you can line up the tab and the hole and just tab it in. Do the same thing on the other side, like so. And there we go. Now we got most of the figure done except for the backpack. So what you want to start off with the backpack is you want to untap these wheels here. Rotate this top piece here. Oh, all the way, okay, around. Come on. Would you? Okay, which way? Okay, well, you gotta go through the inside apparently. So you have to go through. I can lower the camera actually. You gotta go through the inside here. Rotate this around. Fold these side pieces out like so. All the way out. Then collapse this in on itself. Make sure that these pieces do not get in the way of anything. So fold them out completely. Make sure you get everything sorted. And then tab these bad boys together. Like so. Then what you want to do is you want to untap this piece here. Fold it back. Take the propellers and lift them up here at the back and also get them out of there, and then just rotate them around to the back as well. Then you want to take this piece here and fold it all the way out while also folding this. Okay, fold this through, then fold it back, then fold this back up so you can sift this piece here through. Make sure to straighten this whole thing out, and then you want to, it's basically just gonna hug it, so just want to push down on it like so. Fold this piece up, fold this out, and we are almost there. Just a little bit more to go. For some reason he's a bit wobbly. I do not get why. Wobbly's fixed. And now we want to fold out the propellers. I like to do it one at a time. And there you go. We have him in Choppa mode. So let's get Sandstorm back into robot mode. So what you want to start off with is you want to rotate these pieces here around until you have a set like this. Make sure that the set is pointing this way. Then you want to go in here and just undo these things and open it up in here. Take this piece back here and fold it out. Take the back here, lift it up, fold it through. Make sure that these propellers can go through as well. Rotate it around like so. And then leave this for now, because now we're going to untap the front of the Choppa. Rotate these front pieces here around. They are a bit stiff and annoying, but just rotate them around. There you go. And then there's tab and slot, so you just tab it in like so. Then you want to lift up the propellers and push it into this gappy hole here. Make sure that they're all straight, and then just push them down. And then in here you also want to push down, fill this up, and then push it in until you hear a click. And there we go. The backpack is done. You can then unfold the head from in here and then push it back, but make sure it is higher this time. Then you untap the arms from the side here, lift them up, and in here there's a peg That will never tab into here, but just give it an attempt anyway. And also fold this piece here out. Lift it up and then just not tab it in, because it won't tab in anyway. So what's even the point? Then you want to take these pieces here and just fold them out, like so. Rotate the wheel around and fold it down, and then there is a tab here. Let's see if I can show it off here at the bottom. That goes into that hole. You want to tab it in. Same thing on the other side. You got tab, hole, slot connection thingy going on right there. Then you want to okay, I need power. I don't have power. Extend the legs. Oh, that took so much force. But extend the legs, so we can fold this to the back and have some clearance to do so. Split the legs, fold. Okay, put separated time. Split the feet and fold them, the heels back, feet forward, heels back. Wow, this thing is stiff in weird places, but then it's like doesn't work up here. Okay, yeah, sure. Anyway, next up what you want to do is you want to lift up the arm and then push on this double hinge. Oh, you can see it. Up on the camera. There you go. Focus is back. So you want to basically just lift it like so, and then on this double hinge, push it down and out like so. Do the same thing on the other side. So fold it up and then bam, like so. And I guess we need to get this chest piece back into place somehow, in some way, even though it won't matter anyway. Then you want to untab it from down here. Fold out the, fold out the fist. Tab it back in. Do the same thing on the other side. Open this up, fold out the fisticuffs, and then close the bad boy back up. Straighten out the arms. Make sure you have everything tabbed into place, and then rotate the camera down a bit more, and we have Sandstorm back in his robot mode.